sometimes features need to come with a guide. So sometimes we don't even know what features can do. Take, for instance, Ecamm Live's web widget feature. You can actually take it and use it to pull in an entire website, kind of like the one that you see on screen right now. But what if you wanted to just pull in a portion of that website? What if you just wanted the ticker for your sports, a ticker to update for your favorite team, or a ticker for stocks even? Any of those things are possible with a couple of quick tweaks. All we're doing is layering, or I'd say stacking, some of the functionality of the platform so that you can leverage video naturally, so you can reduce the friction and allow your content to flow. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how. Stay with me. So here we are looking at my browser, and this is Fox Sports, and this is the piece right here that I have heard from several. How do I just want to pull that in. And in fact, the scene that you're looking at right now with me on one side and the screen on the other, that's exactly how a lot of people pull in their graphics. Maybe you have a ticker like this one. Maybe you've got something like this at the top here. Maybe you even have a stock ticker. It just allows you to know what's happening, what's going on. And you can see here that you can actually change this to ETFS. You can change this to your indices. And for those that understand what those are, you know how to utilize them. But having it this way is one way of doing it. But instead, what if you could actually set it up differently? What if you could actually have it in this scene where you're still prominent, but you have that as a ticker? It's kind of like a call out. And so what I want to do is go into live demo mode right now, and that shows you my entire eCam screen, which is what I'm using to record this video. And again, I'm recording it in one take, and this is reducing the friction and allowing my content to flow. So what we have here in your overlays window, you have this widget icon. This one here, it says new widget. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to just start with Fox Sports. You can see that this is Fox Sports 1280 by 720. You can change that. You can change your frame rate. You can even set it for high resolution. You definitely want to have it keep running so that you don't necessarily have it do anything, have it stop, because this is a ticker and you want it to be updating. So we can click to add widget, and that adds the widget. Now this is a little bit of a weird one where it is giving me a background that has been kind of cropped out. So what I'm going to do is put this rectangle underneath it so we can see it a little bit better. Put this over to the side. Let's make this a little bit bigger. And once we have that together, I am going to just grab this bottom by hitting the Option key, right? The Option key right here on the bottom of this window, and just crop in on the top part that I want. Once I have that set here inside eCam, I'll just create a folder, drop my widget and my rectangle into the folder, link it. Now that becomes one movable item, and that will maintain, and it will keep updating the entire time that I am live or that I am recording a video. So that's one. All right. And again, I love this. You can just click this to hide it, click this to show it. You can even add that to a Stream Deck button. You can just hit that and add that in anytime you want to bring that up. All right, well, that's the first one. What about the ESPN ticker, right? We saw that earlier. Let's go ahead and add that as well. And so what I'll do is come here to new widget, and instead of Fox Sports, we'll drop in ESPN. Same thing, high resolution, keep running, add widget. And now this comes up. You can see that the part I want is at the top. And again, I'm just going to hit this Option, and I'm going to, that button also does the magnifying glass for my smart mouse, but which actually works out better for me because that allows me to see a little bit closer where I'm cropping. And so now I've got that cropped to exactly where I want it. I can pull this out, make it a little longer, and pull that down to where I'd like it to be. You even have that haptic feedback right there in the middle from eCam, and boom, now we're cooking with gas. And I have my ESPN widget. It even gives you the little logo, which is pretty dope. So I can rename this to Fox Sports. Now I've got my Fox Sports widget. I've got my ESPN widget. All right. I can even rename this to Let's do ESPN. All right, so now they have some names. So even if I want to pull them up in terms of an overlay, I can do that as well. The last thing we showed was, of course, the New York Stock Exchange. And again, hey, you never can tell. Real estate, agriculture, there's so many different indexes that people want to utilize. This could be such a critical tool. So boom, let's put that in. Actually, let's do this. Let's name it NYSE. Put that in there as well. Same thing, high resolution, keep running, add widget. It comes up, let's wait for it. It starts to move. We grab right here at the bottom, crop, 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 crop. We got that crop to where we want it to be now, but we also want to crop the top as well. So let's pull this down. Now we just have that thing, that ticker running. We make this as long as we possibly can. Push it over to this side, make it even a little bit longer. And maybe you want to crop in even a little more. Maybe now that we can see what it looks like, maybe we want to crop in a little more, have that come down there, bang, that's there. We can even go here to the pencil, give it a little drop shadow, change that color to whatever you want it to be. Maybe for me, I want purple. Maybe for you, you might want orange or something that stands out so that it actually gives you, my brand color is purple. Of course, I would want that. But I mean, even a white could be something good. And you can take that intensity down some. Either whatever you'd want it to be, you can actually have that by just adding that in. You can even change this, right? By going to transition and saying fly in from the bottom, we can change it to that. And when we hide this, you'll see it go out and we bring it back in, it comes right up. That is what I call something that absolutely moves the needle in terms of reducing friction, in terms of making life simpler, allowing you to record in one take and having it be dynamic, calling your viewers' attention back to the screen and giving them something that's tangible. I mean, some people will just keep this up their entire time if this is what you're talking about. And imagine just like that, I'm able to bring up the sports ticker from ESPN. I'm able to bring up the different sports ticker from Fox Sports. And we're doing that all right here inside eCam, utilizing the web widget feature. Ecamm Live Pro is my #1 recommended platform for content creators, for streamers, for those who want to leverage video naturally. And we've got a new series here on the channel where we're looking at eCam in a number of different ways and some of the functionality that is critical that I use regularly. And I hope that you will stay tuned and subscribe for more. If you want to go from friction to flow, if you want to go from struggle to successful in terms of your content, we'd love to have you in the next Friction to Flow Masterclass. Join us by going over to kirkarnugent.com or check out one of these videos right here where we'll show you more tips, tricks, best practices for your content journey. Grace and peace, fam.